What's going on, guys? So I upgraded my battery system. In this video, I'm going to show you my new battery and the things that I like about it. So here it is right here. I'm actually going to pull it out for you. There's a lot going on down there. I'm going to pull it out and put it on the table to make it easier to kind of explain it for you guys. Let me actually get this table for you. Unhook some of these wirings. So this is my new battery. And I use it primarily to power my fridge. This is the Lifetime 230 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery. Now, the way that I power my fridge, I left these on here for the video. These hook right up to the battery terminals, and then it has a simple 12-volt port at the end of it. So it's super simple. I literally just plug my fridge into that, and because it's low wattage, it'll power it just fine. Now, just to give you guys a little bit more context, I'm gonna show you my refrigerator here. This is my IceCo 60 quart refrigerator, and that is the primary purpose of my battery. Now, before I touch on some more features about this battery, I do wanna say that they're having a huge sale right now, which is why I'm making this video. They have batteries up to 50% off for Prime Day. So if you guys need a battery for your setup, definitely take advantage of this sale that's going on right now. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the difference between amp hours and watt hours, I'm not going to go too deep into it. I just want to say that this battery is 230 amp hours, which is around the equivalent to 3,000 watt hours. Now, just to give a little bit of perspective, the average power station is around 500 watt hours. So if we just do some simple math, this battery is about 6 times larger than the average power station. Now, the reason why I want a battery instead of a power station for my refrigerator is just because I want more raw power in a compact size. If you were to get a power station this size, it would probably be around 2 to 3 times bigger. Now, I'm actually going to show you what I'm talking about here. So my main power station in my setup is this Opus Mega 2, which is 2,000 watt hours. So it's 1,000 watt hours less than the battery, and it's still significantly heavier and bigger than the battery. So yeah, they just have to cram a whole lot more components into these power stations to make them feasible. And that's the reason why I just wanted a battery, because it's just powering my fridge. So now I'm gonna get into the features that I like about this battery. Not all batteries are created equal, and I'm gonna explain to you the things I like about this one. So this battery has low temperature cutoff, and what that means is if the temperature gets below 32 degrees, it'll stop charging the battery. If you don't know, with lithium batteries, if you charge the temperature below freezing, it can damage the batteries permanently. What's nice about this battery is that it'll automatically just stop charging if the temperature falls below that. And it doesn't just do that with charging as well. If the temperature gets below -4 degrees Fahrenheit, it'll stop all the loads coming out of this battery. That's a really nice feature as well, because if it does get below -4, it can damage your battery. Now, another feature that I like about this battery is that it has automatic overload protection. It does this 100% on its own. There's nothing you have to do. So this is a nice feature, because if you invest in a battery like this and you happen to overload it, you're not going to fry the battery. So another feature that I like about the battery is its chemistry. It's lithium iron phosphate, and if you don't know, that just means you can get more cycles out of the battery, which pretty much means it has a larger lifespan. The next feature that I think is really interesting is that it's IP65 waterproof and dustproof, which I think is nice. They're just trying to market it towards like boating and camping. You can take it with you and not have to worry about water getting in it and damaging it. So the next feature I'm going to talk about with this battery is actually very important. It has a 200 amp BMS board. Now, what that does is controls a lot of things actually. It's going to prevent overcharging, it's going to prevent over discharging, it's going to prevent any overcurrents, and it's also going to prevent your battery from overheating. So these intelligent settings are actually going to make this battery a lot more safer to use. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the energy density. So Lifetime claims that it's 6 times more energy dense, which basically means that you get the same power in a lighter package. Another thing that's a huge plus for this battery is it has a 5-year warranty. Now, I don't have to really explain this too much, but if you're shopping for batteries and they do not offer any kind of warranty, I would kind of stray away from that. You want to have some sense of security when you're making an investment like this. Now, I also got a 200 amp battery charger for this battery. Now, if you don't get one of these off of their site, you have to make sure you get the lithium iron phosphate charger, or you will damage your battery. You cannot get AGM chargers. I know they're a little cheaper, but you will damage the battery if you use those. I got a train passing through. It's pretty loud. I think I'm gonna wait a minute. So yeah, this charger is pretty nice when I'm able to plug in somewhere. I do have it charging through my car, but right now I can only charge that at like 150 watts. So it kind of does maintain pretty well. Like I never deplete it fully just because my fridge is so efficient. Eventually I'm gonna get a DC to DC charger so I can charge this thing at 500 watts and I'll never have to worry about it getting low at all. So that's my new battery setup. I'm really excited about it. Once I hit the road full time, this coupled with my alternator, I'll never have to worry about my fridge dying. I could overland for a week or 2 weeks at a time without any problems. So yeah, check the link in the description. They're having a huge sale right now. Not just this size battery, all different sizes, up to 50% off. If you got this far in the video, I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys next time.